I'm Andrew.
I'm Alyssa.
And this is Braggin's Adventures. Alright guys, we are checked into the Aria and I am going to take you into our room. It's like closet dresser right when you come in on the right. Giant bathroom on the left. Shower and a soaking tub right in there. Water closet. There's a phone in the water closet. That's strange. Nice double vanity. This is beautiful. Full length mirror. Check myself out. Look at me. Ooh, I'm fat. Little weird corner. There's a desk and a TV here. Mini bar, bunch of stuff you gotta pay for. Nice little seating area. Huge bed. 2 nightstands. And it looks like I'm seeing plenty of power available and electronic controls for lighting. And then they've got this super cool like iPad thing here. This is how you control everything in your room. Now, I will tell you, when we walked in, the curtain was closed, and as we unlocked our door, it opened for us. So that's a tour of the room. Obviously, we'll let you know after we've slept in it what we think, but we're going to take you around the casino now and show you the Aria. All right, guys, I can already tell you right now, before we've even slept here, I'm going to be hot tonight. The AC vent's not very strong. It's high up on the wall. In the far corner away from the bed. That's not a good spot for an AC. I feel like this room's flipped and it shouldn't be. The bed should be over at least close to the AC. Your other problem is heat rises. So having the AC up high means all that cold air has to push down through all the heat that's rising to get down anywhere near where normal people are standing. I'm 6 feet tall. I feel nothing over on this side of the room. This room is vastly too large for a single vent. I can also tell you, I feel very underdressed in here. I feel a little like I don't belong in my own room. It feels very hoity-toity to me. But we did play with the iPad, and the curtains are awesome. Can we demonstrate that for them? Here, wait, let me turn them around. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a little demonstration of opening the curtains for you, and Alyssa's gonna do it via this iPad right here. Check it out. I know it's going to get a little bit bright for you guys. There's 2 sets. There's the blackouts and the shears, and they are separate controls. And there's our lovely view of the roof. If I squint my eyes, I can see Bellagio right there, and the Rio over there. And the palms. Hi, palms. It's like, oh, right. I'm trying. Right there. All right, guys, we're here in the Aria. We're up on the promenade level. And we're just going to walk you around right now. And we have no idea. We've never been here before. So we're going to go check it out with you. I like this. Why don't we just do breakfast here? Can we look? All right, guys, we are here in the main foyer of the Aria. Like if you were to valet your car, you would come in here. There's a shop to the right and then the casino straight ahead, but there's also this cool art installation. And it's by Tatsuo Miyajima. I butchered that and I apologize. It's mixed media, 3,827 LEDs in this thing. A bunch of wire, stainless steel, and iron frame. It's 216 1/8 inches tall and 81 13/16 inches wide across. And it's my understanding, and I haven't read the plaque yet, but it's my understanding this will never replicate in all of time. It will run forever and the numbers change. I'm not sure if you can see that. Every now and then one changes, the lights move, and it will never ever duplicate anything that it's done prior. I think that's pretty amazing. Super cool. Let's check out the lobby. So for a hotel that is fairly new and seems to put attention to detail everywhere, upon closer inspection, the room is not up to snuff. Let me show you. And this is just the little foot rail at the bottom of the bed. It's all scraped up. You know, a walnut would take care of that. One of those wood markers would take care of it. Same thing over here on the nightstand. You can see there at the bottom. It's a little icky. What I'm hoping are red wine stains on our bedding. I mean, that's rust. Like, there's no going around that. That's rust. That can be cleaned, and obviously something needs to be tightened. Hey guys, couple things I want to talk about with the room here at Aria. First thing, I talked about, I knew I was going to be hot later on. The AC did indeed cool the room down more when we came back later after we dropped off our luggage. I turned it way down to the lowest setting, which is only 61. We left, ate, came back, it was a lot cooler. That being said, I still think I'm going to get hot overnight, so we'll see. Another thing I want to mention, and these are all things I could call down for if I really cared, but there's only one robe, which is weird in a double occupancy room. I would think they would have two. Our TV doesn't work. They're sending someone up, maybe, who knows. No matter what button you push on the remote, it brings up the Sci-Fi channel, which right now is playing one of the later Harry Potter movies, so it's not that terrible, but I'm not going to fall asleep to that. I'll stay up and watch a Harry Potter movie, and I need to go to bed. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, keep you posted. Another bummer is that top button right there that says lamp does not work on either side of the bed. When you push it, I presume it should turn this lamp on. Nothing. So guys, I thought I noticed something funny overnight, and as predicted, I did get hot. Without touching this, it has reset to 66 degrees auto. I had it at 61 with fan on max. That's obviously not okay. If I set my temperature in the room I am paying for a certain way, and you take control over that temperature, you should be paying for my room. One more thing that's great about the Aria, because Alyssa keeps pointing out that I'm nitpicking all the bad stuff, so I want to make sure I'm pointing out cool stuff. Right when you walk in, it's the closets and the dresser right in this big entry, but it creates this little area here, which is a lovely little table. I mean, it's about waist high on me. Well, a little higher than waist high. Well, my waist is a little higher after this weekend. But great little table right when you walk in. Throw your keys down, your wallet, whatever, set your stuff down. Just convenient. It's a good use of space. One more little hidden feature that I didn't even notice until the maintenance guy pointed out is in the panel under the TV that's actually housing the mini fridge or the mini bar, there's this cool input panel, and it actually connects to the TV through a snake, allowing you to plug in your own devices. Now, he did say these are on their way out. I think they're replacing them because they're pretty old and they're starting to have some issues. But it's got HDMI hookups, iPhone, iPad, iPod hookups, VGA, S-Video, RCA, USB, and then Ethernet. There's a couple of plugs here, an audio jack, all kinds of cool stuff that you can use. And that, to me, is a rarity because a lot of hotels these days and cruise ships and stuff, they don't want you plugging in your own devices. So this is super cool. And I would imagine pretty great if you're bringing in some young kids that want to bring their video game systems. Good morning, guys. We are here in front of the patisserie. This is where we're grabbing breakfast today, and we're gonna, take you along with us. One thing that they're doing in a lot of these new buildings, and actually even Golden Nugget did it too, which is a very old place. The elevators, there's different elevators depending on what floor you're on. Well, I guess technically Luxor was doing that 30 years ago too. In one way, I can see why that upsets people because, oh, I went to the wrong elevator. I can't get to my room. I got to go find my elevator. But in another way, sometimes elevator rides can be terribly long and get crowded. With this, you're only battling with, let's say, 7 floors. I like it. I like it a lot. It's like having an express elevator every single time. The thing I don't like and also sort of do like is I have to show my key here at the Aria to a security guard to get to the elevators. Then I have to tap my key in the elevator to select my floor. And then I have to tap my key on my door to let myself in. That's 3 times that I have to use a key to get into my room. And while I do feel secure, I just came back with a bunch of food in my hands. And I had to try to do this dancing, juggling act to get my key out in all 3 locations. I don't know what point security and convenience intermingle together in a nice way. But and I don't know that's necessarily con or a pro. I just want to point it out so you're aware of it in your head. But anyway, we're gonna dive into breakfast now. All right, guys, we got a breakfast burrito and a ham and cheese croissant. Alyssa, what kind of coffee?
I did caramel macchiato today.
Caramel macchiato, and then I got an organic breakfast tea. They did have a wide selection. I do want to let you know, though, if you order from in-room, it's the express menu only, which is like these pre-made burritos and sandwiches. They're pulling them out of a case, heating them up for you. If you go down and wait in the line, though, which you are free to do, you can also get omelets, crepes, and a wide variety of pastries and stuff that aren't listed on the in-room menu. So keep that in mind. However, yesterday at various times, that line was half a mile long. This morning when I went and walked by, nothing. And I was there about 6:45. There wasn't a single person in line. So I guess it's hit and miss. If you do an early breakfast, you probably risk going and waiting in line. If you're going to show up, I'm going to imagine in the next hour, like 8 o'clock or so, I'll bet that line's going to be through the casino. But we're going to dive right in.
All right, guys, I'm trying the croissant. I think it's ham and cheese. Looks very fresh. Very flaky. All right, I'm gonna try.
Ooh, I hear that crunch.
Excellent croissant, very flaky. Try it. There's ham in there, some cheese. Really good, really good.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do this fat. I mean, it's like the biggest burrito I've ever seen. Look at that thing. We're gonna try There's like cheese just oozing out the side, melting onto the tray. It's very hot.
Little hot.
It's egg, cheese, and potato. There's no meat in this. And I know I said it comes out of a case and they're heating up, but these had to be made like this morning. This tastes fresh. These eggs are real eggs that are definitely not old. There's good flavor, very buttery tortilla. It's a pretty good burrito. I'm sure it's probably 1,000 calories or so. But Vegas, baby.
All right, guys, so diving into this burrito a little bit more. It's okay. I feel like I wanted more. The potatoes needed to be a little bit more crunchier. Like, it would have been good with like hash browns, like that crisp hash browns. And I ended up getting into my souvenirs and pulling out a hot sauce because it needed something, some spice or some other extra pizzazz. But this hot sauce is actually really good. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Reaper. We got it at the Alien Jerky Farm in Baker. And just ended up, it was in our backpack, and I was like, oh, I want hot sauce. We're like, oh, we have hot sauce. Definitely hot, but definitely elevates this burrito to what I had wanted it to be.
I just want to show you real quick inside the ham and cheese croissant, the amount of ham you're getting. This is not a skimpy sandwich. This is pretty tasty. Alyssa, how much did we pay for breakfast today?
Including coffee, like $40.
$40. And we're, you know, it was run down. It's right at the bottom of our elevator. It took me maybe 5 minutes to go grab it. So $40 for an in-room breakfast. Not too shabby. I also want to mention that this is the most comfortable bed we slept on all weekend long of all the 3 hotels that we reviewed for you. And quite frankly, of any vacation I've taken in quite some time. This bed's amazing. The pillows are great. The linens are fantastic. The mattress has enough firmness yet softness that I felt cradled all night. I slept pretty good outside of the waking up hot at like 2 or 3 in the morning. But I'm trying to figure out how I can fit the pillows into my suitcase. One more thing I want to mention this morning is last night maintenance did show up to fix the TV. It was a pretty quick fix. All the hotels have switched, most of the hotels, but specifically all the MGM properties, have switched to Tangerine Global, which is their digital media satellite company or whatever for TV. And occasionally, like with any technology, there's a glitch in that. He tried to send a reset, he said, from his office, and nothing. So he had to come, and it was pretty simple. He reached up behind it, unplugged something, plugged it back in, which rebooted the system. I could have done that, but I'm paying for a service I didn't want to, and I don't know where the cables are back there. It's pretty tightly mounted against the wall, so it would have taken me a lot longer, I'm sure, to figure it out. But he did come. He apologized for the inconvenience, asked if we need anything else, if we had any questions. He was a super nice guy. Yeah, I just wanted to make mention they did make amends with the television. Just so you know that I'm not just whining about stuff in the Aria, I do want to let you know we called down on the front desk before checkout so they could be aware of some things before the next guest stays here. For example, the 2 lamps on the end tables are connected through the magical system, and they didn't work. The lamp buttons don't work. And then there's a makeup mirror in the bathroom that swings out, has a little light switch on it. That didn't work either. I want to let them know so that they could take care of that today before the next guest checks into this room. That, I think, is a decent thing to do. If you find something major like in your room, you would want the guest prior to you to have notified maintenance, because I'm positive the housekeeping staff doesn't walk into every hotel room every day and touch every switch and make sure everything functions. They're here to clean. Maintenance isn't walking around to every room checking things. They don't know unless you tell them. So be a cool person. Make sure you let your hotel know major problems like that. You know, that maybe it didn't impact you, but it could impact the next guest. I didn't care that there's so many lights in this room. I didn't care that those 2 didn't work. I don't use a makeup mirror. I don't know if you're aware of that, so I didn't care. But the next person might. Be cool. Let them know.
Hey guys, it's Andrew. I didn't mean to interrupt your video, but I just wanted to take a moment to ask you to click that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you could, please do share these videos on social media. And by the way, we love chatting with you in the comments. Let us know what you liked or disliked down below, and let us know what you want to see in the future. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next adventure.